Welcome to another episode of Lunch with the Shark. Join us as we dive deep into discussions about business, accounting, and finance to help you build a business that thrives. Now sit back and have a bite with your host, the Shark CFO, Vidal Espinosa.
Well, hello, good afternoon. Welcome to a new edition of Lunch with the Shark. I am your host, Vidal, the Shark CFO, Espinosa, and it's really good being here with you today on this Friday afternoon. TGIF, people, TGIF. Who's happy that it's Friday? Yay! Who's happy that it's the weekend? Yay! People, every single freaking day should be your weekend. Oh, Vidal, you say such stupid things. I really don't care. That's my belief. Every single freaking day should be your weekend. Every single freaking day should be your Monday. You should start with all the energy to achieve your goals. Sitting down, watching TV, playing your social media, that's all fine. If you want to do it, that's great. Because for people that don't like doing that, or for people that have a set plan, a set goal, set goals, it's going to be more for us. I'm sorry if I'm telling you like that, but it's the truth. Oh my God, I just want to be like the Instagrammer that I follow that has like the Lamborghini, has the clothing. I just want to be like him. You're just sitting down, looking at his feeds, looking at his social media, hoping, wishing to one day be like him. It's never going to happen. Never. So it's interesting. So move your freaking ass. That's the only way you're gonna achieve it. Or like the lady, I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you, people. Please do believe me when I say the following. One of our dear clients, they were having issues with the Better Business Bureau with several claims against their product and or service. And I actually handle that part of the business for them. And I went through the client's ex-client's complaints. And I'm not kidding you. I wish I can share with you the actual documents that this client submitted. The client was requesting a full refund for one of the products that she had bought 2.5 years ago. Yes, 2.5 years ago, claiming that the product did not help her. Claiming on a 19-page complaint. 19, yes, not one, not two paragraphs, not one, not 2 pages. 19 pages claiming that the product did not work for her. 2.5 years ago, 19 pages. If she would have only applied the energy she applied to write this complaint 2.5 years ago, because at purchasing the product, she was having personal issues, and she states that there, and she was misled by the program name that she believed that the company was going to deposit into her bank account the amount claimed that she was going to earn. 19 pages, 2.5 years ago. My response was, if you would have taken the energy to apply the product, to utilize the product, the course, as it was meant to be, with the energy you utilized to write a 19-page complaint, you by now would be a multi-millionaire. I would probably hire you for copy, not for being the most wise or intelligent person, because you're basically saying 2.5 years ago, currently I'm going through financial difficulties. At that point of time, I was having financial issues. I was having personal problems, family problems. So basically you're just wanting a refund because you don't have money right now. That's not a good excuse to request a refund, right? It's like going to a restaurant, 3 weeks later, coming back to the restaurant and say, you know what? By the way, I did not like the food. I need a refund. I don't have money to buy food for myself, so I actually need a refund because I didn't like the food 3 weeks ago. You're a crappy restaurant because I'm suffering right now. That's pretty much it. So if you utilize the energy that you have to complain about things, to be complaining about your life, to be complaining that your current status on your relationship, in your family, in your business, if you stop focusing yourself on the problem and really utilize that energy, maybe utilize half of the energy to fix it, we would not be having this discussion. We would not be having this conversation. But, oh, everybody's telling me that. Oh, everybody's telling me that. So what, are you waiting for somebody to tell you to just lick your wounds and stay there until they heal? If you continue licking them, they're not going to heal. If you don't cover them, if you don't treat them, they're never going to heal. Oh my God, I'm going through depression. Yes, depression is a very, very, very serious sickness. It needs to be treated. But a lot of that treatment, it's within yourself. Medication helps, therapy helps, but if you don't even take your medication nor go to treatment, to the psychologist or whatever, to therapy, you're never going to heal. You need to change your diet. You need to exercise. You need to be willing to heal. Oh my God, I'm going to go on this program. I just bought this program that is going to make me a multimillionaire because the coach is a multimillionaire. Amazing, great. You have the energy, you have the wish, you have the desire. You are motivated. Let's do it. You start the program. You start the system. You know what? Step number 5, yeah, I don't like it. Step number 6, no, it doesn't go with me. Let me jump to step 7. Well, okay, just step 7. But 8, 9, it doesn't work. No, I don't want it. It doesn't work in my market. Okay. Hey, coach, why the fuck your program didn't work? Well, did you follow it? Yes. Are you sure? Yes, I follow it. Well, except number 5 and 6 because I didn't like them, and 8 and 9, it did not go with my market. Is that following my system? Is that following my program? Yes, it is. No, it's not. Doctor, I'm sick. What's wrong with me? Go to the lab, here's the lab, blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? You need a 12-week treatment. You take the first week, and then you go out with taking the treatment, and the 12th week, you take the last pills. I'm still sick. Dude, but you have 80% of the pills in your box. But I took the first week and the last week. Why didn't it work? You took the first week and the last week. Why didn't it work? I'm guessing because you didn't take week number 2 to the 11th. I'm just out of the blues. Like maybe, right? Doctor, but it's your fault. Doctor, you are a very bad doctor. You did not cure me. Excuse me? That's actually the same thing we do it comes to our business pricing. We're so crazy. We don't know how much it's costing us to acquire our clients. We don't know how much we're spending in advertising. We don't know how much our fixed costs are. We don't know how many freaking automatic payments are coming out of our business account, Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, because those are business expenses, okay? My mom and my cousin are doing that, and I have to put them in my business because they're business expenses. Fuck, they're not. So do you know those numbers? Yes. I'm paying rent. How much you're paying in rent? Oh, that I know. I'm paying $1,500 a month. Okay. And what about utilities? Oh, those come automatically. Do you know them? They're in the bank statement. But the balance in my bank statement, it's always positive, and I pull out all the money there. Oh, so you use your bank statement for, okay. Yes, so I must be making money. And do you know that you're behind paying your vendors? No. Oh, it's that envelopes that are in the corner that I have not opened. Oh, okay. Then you tally them up, and guess what? I've been undercharging my clients for the product that I'm selling. Why am I not making a profit? What the hell am I doing? That's why I say to you, fuck your numbers, right? Fuck your numbers. Pricing strategy can be challenging. Every business has challenges. And pricing, it's one of the top ones. It's complex and shortcuts for pricing. This reality makes it winning lit. It's really dreading to set your pricing. But that's the wrong move to take. Smart pricing, it's deliberate. Intuition plays a role. And you learn more from getting your hands dirty than armchair analysis. We spoke about this. Analysis by paralysis. Freaking, I want to be so perfect in my industry, and I want to tally up every single thing that goes in my company, and I want to clear and have a procedure for every possible foreseeable problem. When the fuck are you going to launch? Until I have the perfect business plan, until I have the perfect pricing structure, until I have the perfect pricing model. Until then. And in the meantime, how the fuck are you going to live? Oh, that's why I have a job. Oh, okay, so you have a job and you want to become an entrepreneur. Yes, because I'm going to moonlight and people can do it and I can do it. But until I have the perfect business plan. Okay. So real pricing strategies are deliberate. Let's take a look at a few enduring pricing strategies based on the science of consumer behavior to provide inspiration and insight on how to effectively set your prices. And let me tell you one thing. Price setting, it's not set it and forget it. Price setting, it's not set it and forget it. Number one, when similar costs sells, limited choices help combat analysis paralysis, as too many options can be demotivating. You might expect then that having identical price points for multiple products would be ideal, right? Not always. So according to a research from Yale, if two similar items are priced the same, consumers are often less likely to buy one than if their prices are even slightly different. In one experiment, researchers gave users a choice of buying a pack of gum or keeping the money. When given the choice between two packs of gum, only 46% made a purchase when both were priced at 63 cents or whatever price. Conservatively, when the package of gum were differently priced, 62 cents and 64 cents, more than 70% of consumers chose to buy a package. Interesting. That implication isn't to set your identical vintage t-shirts at variable prices, rather recognizing the why behind the inertia. When similar items have the same price, consumers are inclined to defect their decision instead of taking action. If you price your items identical because it's easier for you, you're losing money. You're losing money. Oh, but if I price them higher, they're not gonna want them. Then you don't believe in your product. Yes, I do. No, you don't. Yes, I do. You're wrong. You don't know me. No, I don't. I don't know you. But you're losing money because you don't believe in your product or service, nor in yourself. Number 2, price anchoring. As the saying goes, the best way to sell a $2,000 watch is to put it right next to the $10,000 watch. Why? The culprit is a common cognitive bias called anchoring. Anchoring refers to the tendency to heavily rely on the first pieces of information offered when making decisions. In a study evaluating the effects of price anchoring, researchers asked subjects to estimate the worth of a sample home. They provided ample pamphlets and a lot of information that included the surrounding houses. Some had normal prices and others had artificially inflated prices. Both a group of undergraduate students and a select of real estate experts were swayed by the pamphlet with a higher price. Anchoring even influenced the professionals. Placing premium products and services near standard options may help create a clear sense of value for potential customers, who will view the less expensive option as a bargain in comparison. I'm going to give you an example when it comes to the watches. Okay? If you go to a jewelry store, it cannot be a jewelry store where they only specialize in one brand. Okay? So you can just go to any jewelry store, okay? And what you'll see is that they have, if they carry Rolexes, they'll have Rolexes, and right next to the Rolexes, they're gonna have regular watches that are similar to the Rolexes. Maybe they'll have Gucci, maybe they'll have other low brand, and like, I don't know, not low brand, but compared to Rolex, maybe they'll have Tag Heuers, and I don't know, they'll have Michael Kors or whatever other brand that are lower than Rolexes, right? And Rolexes are by nature one of the best watches out there, and they're not cheap. They're not inexpensive, right? So you'll see the Rolex, you'll see the Gucci, you'll see the Michael Kors, and guess what? The jewelry store will make a sale if you're in the market for a watch. Maybe you do want your Rolex, but compared, they both give time out. Okay, they both, right? So if you do the same with your product, with your service, small, medium, large, okay, the differentiators in prices should not be astronomical. $1,000, $2,000, $4,000. No. And I'm going to give you an example. Starbucks. Starbucks, they carry 3 sizes: tall, grande, and venti, right? Tall, grande, and venti. I don't know if in that order, but it is, whatever. Tall, it's $1.95. Grande, which is the following, it's $2.05. And Venti, it's $2.10. The increase, it's only 5 cents between the Grande and the Venti. That's perceived value. Okay, I'm getting more for 5 more cents. It's just freaking coffee, people. And you're paying premium prices. So, anchoring. Weber's law. According to a principle known as Weber's law, the just noticeable difference between two similar is directly proportionate to the magnitude of the simulate. In other words, a change in something is affected by how big that something was beforehand. Weber's law is often applied to marketing, particularly to price increase for products and services. When it comes to price hikes, this is no magic number, but Weber's law shows that approximately 10%, it's the average point where customers are steered to respond. As always, many variables have an effect on pricing. Reducing pain points. What the hell are you going to reduce? What pains are you going to solve from your clients? The bigger the pain, the bigger the bill. Mr. Attorney, I kill somebody and they want to give me the death penalty. I don't care how much you cost me. You see, the pain is that you're going to lose your life because you kill somebody. So if the attorney says, I'm going to charge you $1 million, you'll look for the $1 million just to avoid you either from going to prison, if it's like O.J. Simpson, or the death penalty. The bigger the pain you reduce from your client, the bigger the bill they should get. Don't compare yourself to another attorney that is just like preparing divorces or things like that. In this example. Number 5, challenging a timely tradition. Ending prices with the number 9, it's one of the oldest methods on the book. But does it actually work? The answer is resounding yes. According to researchers from the journal Quantitative Marketing and Economics, prices ending in 9 were able to outsell even lower prices for the same product. The study compared women's clothing pricing at 35 versus 39 and found that the price ending in 9 outperformed the lower prices by an average of 24% or more. Sales price was 60, now 45. Were able to beat out the number 9. But when the number 9 was included with a slash sales price, it again outperformed this exercise. Psychological. Number 9, it's closer to the next full number. Holy shit, I'm getting a deal. Number 5, it's least expensive. It must not be worth it. Worth it. Do you see what? Psychology. Time spent versus money saved. Why would a bargain beer company like Miller Lite choose its Miller Time for its slogan? Shouldn't they emphasize their lower cost or their lower price? Stanford University, again, did a research that in many product categories, customers recall more positive memories when asking to remember time spent with the product over money saved. Experiences. People care about, they don't care about the quality, they care about experiences. 7, comparing prices. When done poorly, chest thumping about low prices can grant you a one-way ticket to low sales. According to another research of Stanford, the act of comparing prices can cause an unintended effect if there is no context for why prices should be compared. Unless you're comparing apples to apples, this will work. Do not compare yourself to your competitors. There's a differentiator. You need to start with what's your differentiator. Oh, they are using ecological products, and I am using ecological friendly products for the ocean. And you're in business because of why? That's my differentiator. No, that's not your differentiator. True story. Different level of pricing. Most of us are clueless about the concept of value. Okay? So, as such, we can be swayed in ways we wouldn't believe possible. A study around purchasing patterns of consumers over a selection of beer. Yes, there's a lot of research around beer. It tested there were only two options available, regular options and premium options. So, test number one, 4 out of 5 people chose the more popular premium option. Could adding a third item and price point increase revenue by targeting those looking for a least expensive option? The research tested this by adding a $1.60 beer to the menu. So now we have 3 beers. The least expensive beer was ignored, and it unopened the ratio to the standard to premium purchase, meaning that people bought the premium at the same price than a higher premium at a higher price. 80%, 20%. Keeping prices simple. In another research from the Journal of Consumer Psychology, prices that contain more syllables seem drastically higher to consumers. Odds, right? There are the pricing strategy that were tested. 1,499 with a comma and 2 zeros at the end. 1,499 with a comma, no zeros. 1,499, no comma, no zeros. The top 2 prices seem far higher than the third. This effect occurs because of the way one should say the number out loud. 1,499 versus 1,499. This effect even occurs when the number is evaluated identical or not spoken out loud. As silly as it may seem, the implication is similar to everything that you have. Avoid all unnecessary additions and prefer the simple style possible. Get smart with your pricing strategy. People, pricing strategy, it's a science. As such, psychologists analyze it. As such, it has been, or it is, a case study for every single product, industry, service out there. Gut, it's telling you that I should price it at $10 the product. Good for you. Start from there. But don't set it at $10. $9.99 based on what we learned right now, right? First of all. Second, do your homework. Okay, do your homework. It's been great seeing you today. It's been an interesting week. It's been an interesting month. The month is over. We're done. We're actually we only have 10 more months in the year. Damn, 10 more months. Our appointments for taxes are at 80% capacity. So if you want, reach us, invictus-advisors.com/taxes. I think we only have like 2 or 3 available spots for S corporations and partnerships, and that's it. And individuals, I think we have like 10 appointments left or something like that we will handle and I don't think we're going to open more. So invictus-advisors.com/taxes. And we're going to end up today's show with a quote from Tricia Griffith. She is the CEO of Progressive Insurance. She says, CEOs put the customer first and invest in their team members, employees, and communities. In the end, it's the most promising way to build long-term value. Customer first, team members, community. Customers and employees are part of my community. It only makes sense, right? Invest in that capital. It's been great seeing you today. Decompress, purge, enjoy your family, enjoy yourself, enjoy your friends. Take time for yourself. Look within you. A new month, new beginnings, new options, new opportunities every single second. Not tomorrow, not January 1st. Oh, March 1st. Fuck that. Right now. Now. Bon appetit. Ciao.
Thank you for listening to Lunch with the Shark. If you would like to set up a consultation with the Shark CFO, Vidal Espinosa, visit his website www.invictus-advisors.com and don't forget to subscribe on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and LinkedIn.